Fala galera, bem-vindos ao canal com mais um vídeo. Estamos aqui de volta com vocês com mais um Horizon Forbidden West. Eu já falou Forbidden West primeiro. E chegamos aqui, né? A missão que a gente vai fazer agora é o Kulrut. Então estamos aqui de volta aqui no Bosque Memorial, certo? E vamos lá, vamos começar aqui.
Outlander, Chief Akaro and Marshal Katalo await you within.
Vamos lá, galera. Eu tenho que ver isso aqui depois, como é que a gente...
Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaru's throne and ether.
E aqui, não é?
Outlander, the chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
Tá, arena depois do trono. Exposição fera daí. Ah, nossa, que a gente já pegou já.
This must lead to the arena.
É, aqui tava fechado, né? Quando a gente veio aqui a primeira vez.
Turned into a fighting ring.
Look at them all. They know a battle is coming. Regala can try all she likes. Aloy, it seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Katalo helped.
Yes. Takote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Katalo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
Tá, vamos começar.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the Ten. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice.
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Kulrut where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the Ten. I'll see you when this is done. There's armor in that chest. Take it. It might prove useful.
Então estamos ganhando uma armadura. O delegado Tenak, olha. É, mas a que eu tô... Essa aqui que eu tô é muito raro. Essa aqui que até já é raro. A gente ganha mais um. É, vamos equipar ela.
Keep you safe.
É porque a gente fica com mais... É mais ou menos a armadura deles, né? Tá, tem que dar a volta. Ah, pera, deixa eu pegar aqui. Vamos reabastecer tudo. Ah, eu quase não tenho...
Perhaps Regala's threats were empty. The Kulrut can begin. Today we will bear witness.
It's your head.
Ah, deixa eu ver isso aqui. É porque, tipo, na verdade, eu quase não tenho nada aqui, né? Pra...
Must be earned with courage. This Kulrut will honor those rebels try to take our arm and ordain new ones.
Ponto de acesso. Ótimo esporte, cratera, mais assistida. Tá. Gente, se vocês quiserem.
Regala will fall.
If Regala wants a fight,
Honor the
she'll
marshals
get
who fell
one
and
here.
those who fall. Hey, I saw that.
This is a ceremony, not mere entertainment.
Your arrows be true.
Mr. Cote,
Tem que falar que tem alguém aqui pra falar aqui. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui. Ah, esses aqui, ó.
What an honor. Walk in honor. Easterner.
didn't
Tecote.
think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
Que o cara tomou-lhe uma lapada agora.
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of the stretch.
Vamos dar uma olhada aqui. E com certeza a gente vai ter um ataque aqui.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad. Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Enquanto isso, começou lá.
The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach!
A5.
All who take down a machine shall be named marshal. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did and seize your glory.
Ah, são 3 máquinas e eles têm que lutar contra as 3 máquinas. Minha pergunta é essa, aqui vai ter...
Defend the Kulrut!
Ah, zoou que me acertaram. Tá, eu nem tomei conta da minha vida, né? Mas tudo bem.
Defend the Kulrut!
Ah, tem outro aqui do lado aqui, ó.
weapon, Aloy.
Tá, cadê o... Faltando um aqui, não tá? Tá.
Pick up that weapon and start firing.
That can't be all of them.
There.
Au.
What is that?
I don't know.
É daquela cobra?
Defenses! Go!
Parecendo aquela... Tá parecendo... Nossa, é isso mesmo, olha lá. Não, é o... É que é tipo uma topeira. Que voltou e eles vindo atrás. Agora a serpente.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm!
This thing down and catch up to Regala. Hopefully they can knock from find a few shots when they go stuff.
Vamos pro escudo. Porque o que acontece? Eu preciso acertar. Nossa, cara, que...
It definitely helps.
Ah, vamos lá.
Lining up the shot. Firing. Take that, machine. Gotta reload. Steady.
Acertei. Nossa. A gente meio que destruiu a arena toda, né?
Finally. I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Tá, vamos lá. É porque caiu aqui.
Champion, get to the chief. Go, get to the chief. Regala went after him in the throne room.
Então vamos lá. Eu não consigo mais montar. Tá, tudo bem. Nossa, cara, aquela cobra... É isso mesmo? A cobra destruiu tudo?
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go.
Eles agem como se fosse um tipo de exército.
I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Ah, a entrada da... É, a entrada do lado do... Era, né? Do lado do trono.
This is it. Ether's below. What was this place?
Gente, eu entrei aqui, mas... Ah, legal. Esse aqui eu nunca tinha mostrado, não. Ele bota pra cima pra... Vamos lá, agora sim.
There. That console.
Vamos explorar um pouco aqui antes da gente Ó, vamos lá. Corrupção severa. Tá, isso aqui é como se, isso aqui é falando, é meio que falando tipo algum tipo de pegadinha, né? Tá, vamos lá. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não. Tá, isso aqui tá. Isso aí voltamos pra lá. Beleza. Então vamos aqui, vamos ver.
Come on, Ether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Ether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now I get this back to Gaia.
Então, aqui. Então, é aonde originou o éter, né? Tem mais alguém aqui pra gente falar aqui? Ali, ó. Olha!
The vision that Chief Hikaru saw years ago. All of the visions are changed, and this one just arrived.
Vamos ver aqui então. Vamos dar uma olhada nas imagens aqui antes da gente terminar.
Different now. And this one it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hikaru.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Eles imitam os costumes da qual que eles cresceram vendo, né?
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. and a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Ah, legal. À medida que a gente vai, então... A gente vai fazendo... Vai criando aliados, vai criando, né,
I need to get Ether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms, too. Might be worth checking out.
Então, vamos lá. Vamos dar uma olhada nos outros hologramas? Aquilo ali eu peguei? Ah, eu acho que eu peguei sim. Peguei porque eu subi até ali naquela ponta ali. Eu rodei essa ponta aqui toda aqui. Isso que eu sei que eu peguei.
Are you the only one listening to these voices?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word and now...
Ah, tá. Então, isso aqui...
My focus is showing more voices out there.
We can... But if you find their voice...
Did the Delvers say anything about where to find the recordings?
Only that she found them in ancient flying machines, and that they were sending out some sort of signal.
There is a locator signal from the recording. I can detect it with my relic. That should help me find any more voices.
Tá, isso aqui a gente já viu já no...
I'll let you know if I find more.
Mas acho que eu não tenho mais também, não. Bem, vamos dar uma olhada aqui. Aí, melhorou os hologramas, tá vendo?
Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
Walk with strength.
Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected
Tá, vamos dar uma olhada aqui nos outros aqui. Tá vendo? É que tipo assim, tava corrompido, agora tão... Ah lá.
Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
Ah, essa aqui a gente tinha que ter como a gente reconstruir pra saber o que tava lá.
JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone, trained to outlast, conditioned for any climate. JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Good day. Your enemy is mine.
Aí, legal, cara.
Honor and strength. Walk in strength, friend.
Vamos pra última aqui.
Aloy. A word, if you
Out in
will.
the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle. Meals, ink, bruises.
Aloy,
These daredevils of the sky
do you have a
shared it
moment?
all.
Legal, vamos falar aqui com a
Blood of the
Deca.
10, Aloy. Regala denied. The truth of the visions revealed. I doubt you have enough skin to mark all your deeds.
We'll just have to remember them then.
Well, thanks to you, the chief still lives. and hope remains. But that's not why I wanted to speak with you. I need a favor. A personal one. My grandson, Cavo. He was not counted among the dead, which means he must still be with Regala's remaining forces.
He was taken prisoner.
No. He joined them willingly. Like many young soldiers who seek to mark their skin with distinguished deeds. I must search for him. Convince him to come home. Chief Hekarro cannot spare any soldiers for this task, so my blade is alone in this. Unless you'd be willing to join me. I know it is much to ask after all you've done for us. But Cavo is the last of my blood.
What made Cavo join Regala's rebellion?
For some, Regala represents a chance of vengeance against the Carja. During the Red Raids, it wasn't easy to turn the clans back at Barren Light. Many wanted to pursue the Carja all the way to Meridian.
So when Regala attacked the embassy, they took it as a call to arms.
Yes. But others, the young especially, care only about the glory they think they'll earn by hunting an age-old enemy. As for Cavo, it was probably a bit of both. And a youthful desire for a cause to get the blood burning. Nothing I said could stop him.
So if Cavo didn't listen to you when he joined the rebels, what makes you think he will now?
Cavo was too young to fight during the Red Raids. The war was a stranger to him. But he must have experienced the suffering it brings by now. He will listen. He must. I just have to find him before it's too late.
You said Cavo's your last living relative?
Yes. Before Chief Hekarro, the clans warred constantly with each other. Every skirmish claimed another comrade. One by one, I buried my children. And then, their children.
I'm sorry.
I tried to vent my grief on the battlefield, but I never found comfort there. Only in the wisdom of the visions. And even so, I still couldn't prevent Cavo from following the trail of blood.
If Cavo joined Regala's rebellion of his own accord, will Hekarro let him back into the tribe?
The chief knows the value of mercy, and the toll of unending bloodshed. It's the rest of the tribe I'm more concerned about. They won't quickly accept someone who betrayed them. Even with my support, it won't be easy.
But you have to try.
Vamos pegar a missão?
I'll help you find your grandson, if I can. Where do we start?
A while back, our scouts reported Cavo's squad left one of Regala's outposts in the hills to the south. His squad never returned, but the scouts also spotted one of our own being held captive there.
So we'll start at the outpost. If we free the prisoner, maybe they'll know where Cavo's squad went.
Shall we head out?
I have some other things to take care of first. I can meet you there.
I'll wait for you on the hill crest southeast of the grove. We'll make our way to the outpost from there. Until then, strike true.
Então, sangue exige sangue. Então, isso aqui é mais uma missão mesmo e depois a gente vai pegar. Eu tenho que parar essas missões, fazer essas missões secundárias uma a uma, cara. Senão a gente não vai conseguir terminar o... Cadê o... O fogueira tá aqui. Tá, aquele beijo, tá. Vamos lá. Tá vendo? Tem essa missão aqui, aí tem essas três aqui embaixo aqui, mais uma aqui, mais uma pra cá, essa pra cá. Temos cá pra cima aqui mais um caldeirão, mais duas missões. Aqui, né, a gente ainda tem Demeter, né, tem mais caldeirão aqui, tem mais esses pescoçudos. Tem Apolo. Apolo não. Poseidon. Poseidon vou deixar por último, né? Vamos entrar aqui na base. E vamos botar no outro lá, uma outra caldeirão. É por onde que a gente vai?
I figured it'd start snowing soon.
Ah, pera aí, tem... Ah, sim. Rumores.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
Vamos ouvir rumores.
Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Thanks for the warning.
A colmeia.
Use a hand dealing with these rebels.
Aqui a gente negocia. O que nós temos aqui para vender? Temos nada para vender. Então, vamos entrar. Pegar o moço. Vamos lá.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy!
Aaron, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Gente, é muito engraçado isso daqui.
Just look good. That's all.
Tá, a gente tem pra falar com os três aqui. Provavelmente o Tanakh deve estar num dos quartos, a gente deve falar com ele depois. Então primeiro pra Gaia aqui.
am pleased you have returned. And I see you have recovered ether. Please proceed with the merge. Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
Vamos lá.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Eu acho que é o clone. Tentando jogar por baixo dos panos ali.
The coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay. And what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
Na hora que a gente chegar lá, provavelmente vai revelar o que é.
Understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll
Dessa vez a gente vai ter...
In case you need to upgrade your gear.
Então, pera aí. Deixa eu pegar aqui.
Error. Drone offline. Error. Data missing. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline. Error. Data missing. Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Drone offline.
Eu quero ver esses drones aqui, como é que eu pego eles. Algum deles aqui a gente já deve ter passado, que nem eu sei. Provavelmente não. Depois eu vou ver esse drone de segurança. Vamos ver, vamos dar mais um. Fala aqui de novo com a Gaia.
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Aaron to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
How's Katalo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it. Varl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Aaron handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus, after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Então, gente, eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu tô... Vamos lá, vamos fazer o seguinte então. Gente, desculpa aí a interferência aí. Tentando acertar aqui o microfone. É assim mesmo.
So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
Guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh Plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time.
That would have been quite a sight.
It may still be possible to view some of them, should you find and reconnect the cameras to this room's console.
I'll keep a lookout.
Então, isso aí depois é uma missão que eu quero fazer.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Então, fica faltando essas funções subordinadas. Isso aqui a gente já tinha conversado, né?
See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Aí depois eu vou repetir isso aqui offline aqui. Mas basicamente isso. Cara, eu tenho que ver aonde que tá esses outros... Esses drones aí.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
I don't quite understand.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
Então, aqui é o quê? Olha! Podemos fazer aqui conversão. Chifre de ararante. Cara, maneiro. Tá, aqui. Então, beleza. A gente pode fazer. Depois eu vou entrar em outro. Pra gente fazer esse daqui. E aí, gostei, cara.
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
I see.
Então, esse aqui é o quarto do Val. Eles estão usando aqui como quarto. Isso aqui a gente sempre pode pegar aqui.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Aí, legal. Isso aqui a gente vai...
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in. Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
Tá, aqui é a cozinha com banheiro.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Tá, vamos explorar. Temos um lugar novo aqui para explorar.
Oh, good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
Ah, aqui é como se fosse meu quarto.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
I was thoughtful of them.
Assim, tem pingente aqui.
Carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
Aí, legal. Não temos muito que...
Gotta go after Eleuthia. Arendt and Varl are waiting for me at the west exit.
Tá, ah, tá, aquela ali é outra saída, beleza. Aqui é o servidor. Ali, caminho dá lá pra fora. Eu tenho que voltar naquela sala de recreação e a gente tem que explorar ali embaixo ali. Vamos lá. É só pra finalizar também, né? Meu quarto. Aqui. O que nós temos pra cá?
There's data here. Another room. What for?
Ponto de acesso. Uma carga central privada, não sei o que. Tá, não tem.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Tá, como é que a gente vai... Tá, isso aqui é como se fosse uma sala secreta. Provavelmente aquilo ali depois a gente consegue... liberar. Deve conseguir liberar. De vez em quando a gente vai voltar aqui. Galera, eu vou ficando por aqui. Se vocês gostaram, dê seu like, se inscreva no canal. Até a próxima, com mais vídeo. Valeu!